Welcome to Naukri for You, an online study for you initiative. So hello guys, I hope you all are doing well. So in this video, we are gonna discuss everything about TCS NQT 2022 batch, about the syllabus, about the exam pattern and everything. So I have already uploaded a video on the registration for December 2021 to March 2022 TCS NQT exam. So if you haven't watched that video, I will put the link in the description box so that you can go and watch that video and register yourself for the next exam. Okay, so let's start discussing about the detailed syllabus for 2022 batch. So before starting and discussing about that, let me tell you that if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is Naukri for You, so make sure that you have subscribed to it and press the bell icon as well, so that you will never miss any update from our YouTube channel. So let's start discussing about the detailed syllabus for 2022 batch of TCS NQT exam. Okay, so let's begin with this video. So the TCS NQT has updated its entire syllabus for 2022 batches. They have introduced some new sections in their selection process. TCS NQT syllabus for 2022 batch is explained in detail in this video. So don't skip this video and make sure you go through the entire syllabus so that you don't miss any point of TCS NQT syllabus for 2022 batch is the following given below. So there will be a verbal ability section, reasoning ability, and numerical ability section. Okay. The next one is from programming skill, and there will be two sections like programming logic, and the next one is coding. And there are some important points for this syllabus and for the next exam, that there will be no negative marking. TCS NQT is adaptive this year. You will not get any extra rough paper in the exam, as a calculator and rough paper will be available on your desktop screen. You are not allowed to move your eyes while giving the examination. So make sure that you will sit in the right position so that you will complete your exam. And the next thing is, which I want to discuss with you, that is TCS NQT placement papers and questions. So TCS NQT placement papers and questions for 2022 batches are, this year TCS NQT pattern is completely changed. Okay, so TCS NQT written test questions pattern based practice problems. You may want to go through all the sections before you start writing the exam. Okay, test pattern has been changed for the TCS NQT test, as some sections have been replaced with the new section. So there is some changes, that some old sections is replaced with the new section. So let's discuss that what are those sections, what is added to for the next syllabus. So we have done every bit of research and analysis for TCS NQT placement papers and questions for 2022 batches. Okay. So TCS NQT previous papers and sample papers shows us that the exam is of high difficulty for all branches. So TCS NQT will use TCS ION platform for the first round of the exam. So basically guys, for the 2022 batches, TCS is gonna use TCS ION platform for conducting the first round of the examination. So let's discuss the syllabus for this batch is, so there will be these sections. First one is verbal abilities, the second one is reasoning ability, and the third one is numerical ability, then programming logic, and there will be two coding sections, coding 1 and coding 2. So now let me tell you that how many questions were there in each section. So there will be 24 questions asked in verbal ability. Okay, and in the reasoning ability you will get 30 questions, and in the next slide I'm going to tell you how much time you will get for solving the each section. Okay, so in the numerical ability you will get 26 questions, and in the programming logic section you will get 10 questions. Okay, and in coding 1 and coding 2 you will get one question for each section, coding 1 and coding 2. Okay, so let's move further and let me discuss the curriculum. So the TCS NQT test pattern 2022, the TCS NQT curriculum has seen modifications this year, as TCS is going to conduct the TCS NQT test using TCS ION platform. So as I said that from the next session, the TCS NQT exam is going to held on the platform TCS ION. In this test, email writing section is not there. So this is the change. And there will be programming MCQ and coding section in TCS NQT test will be the part of the subject NQT. Okay, so from what are the modifications, that there will be no email writing section and there will be programming MCQ and coding sections. Okay, so now let's discuss the TCS NQT test for NQTs for round 1. And the section in this in the test are there will be 26 questions, and for this 26 question you will get 40 minutes for solving these questions. And from the verbal section you will get 24 questions and you will get 30 minutes for solving this verbal section. Now let's move to the next section, that is logical or reasoning. So there will be 30 questions and you will get only 50 minutes for solving these 30 questions from the reasoning section. So now let's move to the round 2, and in the round 2 you will get from the section 1, that is programming, C programming. So there are 10 questions, MCQ 10 questions, and you will get 15 minutes for solving these 10 questions. Okay, now let's move to the coding section, and you will get 2 questions, and there the time that you will get for solving these 2 coding questions is 15 to 30 minutes. Okay, so this is the TCS NQT detailed paper pattern for 2022. So let's take a look on this also. So this is the TCS NQT section, and these are the sections, that is aptitude, verbal, logical, programming logic, and coding. So as I said that there will be 26 questions in the aptitude section and you will get 40 minutes. Okay, so the time is 40 minutes for the aptitude section, and the difficulty level will be medium. Okay, so now let's move to the next section, that is verbal, and you will get 24 questions. You will get 30 minutes for solving this 24 questions of the verbal section, and the difficulty level is again medium. Okay, now let's move to the next section, that is logical. So there will be 30 questions for solving logical section, and you will get only 50 minutes, and the difficulty level is again medium. So now let's move to the next section, that is programming logic, and there will be 10 questions for this in this section, programming section, and you will get 15 minutes, and these 10 questions will be in MCQ form. Okay, and you will get 15 minutes for solving these 10 questions of programming logic section, and the difficulty level is high. So this is important, guys. So make sure that you practice this section more. And the next section is coding, and there will be 2 questions, and you will get 15 to 30 minutes, and the difficulty level will gonna be high. Okay, so for these 2 sections the difficulty level is high, and for these 3 sections which is aptitude, verbal, and logical, the medium level is medium. The difficulty level gonna be medium. So make sure that you practice more practice for this logical and coding section. Okay, so yeah guys, this is all about today's video. As I discussed the detailed syllabus for the next batch, I hope this will gonna very useful for you. And in the next video of this series, TCS NQT 2021 and 2022, I'm gonna discuss each and every like as I discussed, these are the sections. So I'm gonna tell you what kind of questions can be asked in the aptitude, verbal, and logical, and programming and coding sections. So in the next video we are gonna discuss about the questions and everything. So if you have any query related to this video, and if you do not understand anything, so let me know in the comment section, and do not skip this video, watch till end so that you will come to know everything about the paper pattern. So yeah, this is all about today's video, and if you like this video, hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Bye bye.